Conservation Ag Update is brought to you by Yokohama.
Welcome to Conservation Ag Update. I'm Noah Newman. Great to have you here for another jam-packed episode. Let's start with a special event in southwestern Wisconsin aimed at fulfilling the vision of the late Dave Brandt. So a group of no-tillers and supporters from across the U.S. gathered at the Sinsinawa Mound Center where Brandt, before his unexpected death, had been working with the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa to turn some of the buildings at the site into a farmer-led learning center. Several no-tillers picked up the torch and formed a steering committee to carry on his vision. Among them is no-till innovator Lauren Steinlage, who told the crowd, quote, "What we create here could be the future of agriculture," end quote. Dave's son, Jay Brandt, emphasized multiple times throughout the two-day event that his dad wanted the center to be locally led with a strong farmer-first vision.
This is our call to everyone here today, right? That we want to start with local farmer-led at that base and subsidiary, local small level, and build that capacity and learning potential.
There were lots of ideas shared about what the center could become. If you want to get involved, contact Lauren Steinlage at FLOLO farms@gmail.com. All right, time now for our farmer feature. Stepping in the spotlight this week is Greg Thoren of Stockton, Illinois. He no-tills corn, soybeans, wheat, and cereal rye in the land of Lincoln. And check out how clean the water is coming off his cover crop field after nearly 3 inches of rain compared to water from a neighbor's conventionally tilled field on the right of your screen here. Greg's conservation practices are also helping his bottom line, and he has the numbers to prove it.
Our actual yield last year was 185 bushels an acre. The conventional people that we work with, a group, ag agronomist John Muster from Stevens Service Company, over 110,000 acres. They had averaged 215 bushels. They took their expenses per acre on corn. I did my expenses per acre on corn. Their gross revenue was approximately $195 more per acre than mine because we used 6,050 cents a bushel for corn again. With the 30 bushel difference, that comes up to about $195 an acre. We pulled the expenses off of that. I had $335 approximately less expenses in my crop than they did, and actually ended up netting give or take $135 more per acre than the conventionally produced corn crop last year.
Bushels per acre don't pay the bills. Net return pays the bills, as Thoren would say, keeping the banker happy and the wife happy. Moving on now, FIRA USA 2023 is taking place in Salinas, California this week. Our Mackane Vogel is there. He checks in now from the conference where the latest ag robotics innovations are on display.
Thanks, Noah. Mackane Vogel here, coming to you live from FIRA USA 2023. Checking out all the latest and greatest ag technology. This morning had a chance to chat with Jose Marchetti. He is a regional manager for Robotics, and I got a chance to check out a demo of the ARA. This is a really innovative weeding system. I'll let you take a look. Here's Jose to tell you a little bit more about it.
It's a very compacted sprayer with tanks in the front for the mixture and clean water, then all the fluidic systems that comes to the back. And in the back, we have 3 sections, each of them with 2 computers, and each of the computers with a set of cameras and very strong flashlights that are taking the pictures of the field. Basically, what we are doing is mapping the field, identifying what is the crop, what is the weed, and depending on what the grower wants to do, you can target one or the other. So the unique benefits are a big reduction on the phytosanitary products that you use, up to 95%, depending on the stages and on the weed infestation that the field can have. But in average, our customers are having around 70 to 75% of phytosanitary products reduction. Then secondly, the crops grow more healthier because many of the selective products we are using nowadays has some make some damage on the crop. The crop needs to deintoxicate themselves from these selective herbicides. So when you avoid spraying these products, the crops grow healthier, so you can get a significant increase in yield and not residue at all on the plants. Third benefit is that you do all of this with practically no drift because of the design of the machine, that it is all covered on the sides. And last but not least is that we can help reducing the manual labor significantly.
Stay tuned for more videos from FIRA USA 2023 in the coming weeks. Until then, I'll send it back to you, Noah.
All right, Mackane, I'm taking your spot here in the Cover Crop Connection set since you're in California this week. And this week we're catching up with Jeff Schluckbier, who farms in Tuscola County, Michigan. He grows wheat, corn, and sugar beets. He uses tons of cover crops like oats, radishes, sunflowers, just to name a few. And he says cover crops are really paying off big time in his 7,500 acre operation, especially during heavy rainfalls.
In Michigan here, we tend not to get these nice gentle rains anymore. We get angry rains, we get these thunderstorms. Years ago, I can remember a couple fields in the area here after a 2-3 inch rain, you'd have water sitting everywhere for a better part of the afternoon. Now, some of these 2-3 inch rains, water's gone in a half an hour, So I think over the years, our cover cropping, whether it be the radish, the roots, the sunflower's got a big root, clover, whatever it is. I think it's making our ground looser, and it's helping handle the big rains that we get throughout the growing season.
And we're back here in the main studio to wrap things up with our video of the week featuring sights and sounds from the Cedar Creek Farmers Fall Field Day. Jeremy Williams, owner of American Drones, showed off one of his bigger drones, using it to apply cover crops on a soybean field in Cedarburg, Wisconsin here. The drone can hold up to 65 pounds of seed, and it runs autonomously up to 16 miles per hour across the field. Also during the field day, Chuck Gruenberger of Reisterer and Schnell gave a presentation on no-till equipment. So let's listen in as Chuck goes over some of the newer closing wheels on the market.
SI has a seed disc, cast iron. The no-till, this is one of the better ones by Beck Seeds prediction because it is heavy, you get weight, plus you get the penetration of the knobs on the outside. It has an automatic built-in depth control. So the knobs on this side prevent it from digging too deep. Pretty heavy unit. It's heavy. The new one this year that I've dealt with is called a zipper wheel. It is also cast iron. It's not as heavy as the SI, but the knobs on the outside, instead of being straight, are kind of angled. So there's a left and right on here. Helps close that seed trench. So options out there, watch videos, do your own research. I sell them all. I don't have an opinion which is the best. They all do a job.
All right, that'll wrap things up for this week's episode. You have a story idea? Email me at nnewman@lespub.com. For Conservation Ag Update, I'm Noah Newman. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.